Shaheen Magazine
for the blind.
Today we'll have a lesson on the verbs used, would, be used to, and get used to. These verbs all sound very similar, but in fact they are crazy different. So you will learn the difference between these verbs and how to use them with much confidence. Let's begin. Okay then, used to is always talking about the past. Okay? Firstly, we used to when we talk about things that happened regularly in the past but don't happen anymore now. Example, she used to eat junk food, but she doesn't now. Example number 2, he used to play computer games, but he doesn't now. See? These two examples illustrate what I've just said. We use used to when we want to talk about something that we did regularly in the past, some activity, some habit, some routine that we did repeatedly on a number of occasions in the past. In fact, we have another verb that we can use to refer to repeated actions in the past, and this is the verb would. In the example, she used to eat junk food. This is a habit in the past. She did it in the past on a regular basis, but now she doesn't eat junk food. Instead of used to, you can use would. For example, in the past, she would eat junk food. He used to play computer games. This is a sentence with used to. We are talking about some habit that he did over and over again in the past, repeatedly. So used to emphasizes the idea of repeatedness in the past. Okay? We can also say this word using the verb would. For instance, when he was young, he would play computer games. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Talar, Shajan, Jilan,
Yes.
Barhan, if clear. Suzy,
Yes, miss. It's very clear.
welcome.
I have a
Jilan,
question.
go
You
ahead.
say used to and would, both of them in the past. So
Mhm.
yes, yeah. So what's the difference between two, between used to
Okay.
and what? Yeah,
This is
when we use it.
okay. This is
Yes.
a very good question indeed, Jilan, because there's a slight difference between, used to and would. I'm going to speak about it in a bit. But for now, keep this in mind. Would and used to are used interchangeably to talk about past habits that people did regularly. This means it could be every day, on a daily basis, or on a regular basis. They did it repeatedly in the past, over and over again. You can say, for instance, I used to play the violin. Okay? The violin is a musical instrument.
Yeah.
So, This means in the past, sometime in the past, you played the violin repeatedly, regularly. But now you don't. You don't play it anymore. And you can say the very same sentence with the verb would instead of used to. So, in the past, I would play the violin. Okay? And sometimes it's important to add a time expression with would. Okay? Which is not the case with used to. I can say, I used to play the violin. Okay? In the past, I would play the violin. For example, 3 days a week. You can say also, I used to play the violin 3 days a week. But it's quite important to add in the past when they were children. Okay, Gilan? Okay, everybody?
Okay.
Clear?
All right.
No?
You mean would when we did something, but now we don't do.
Yeah,
But
we
used
did,
to?
but not only once. When we did something, not only one time. We did it repeatedly.
Okay. Clear.
Okay,
Thank you.
no worries. Yes. The others, do you have any questions?
I don't have any
Yeah,
question.
Miss, would we use it with things we were repeated, but used to, maybe we did it just one time.
Nope.
Oh,
No. Both of them,
uh-huh.
used to as well as would, we use them if we want to talk about something, some activity, some action, some event that took place in the past repeatedly, regularly.
Got it. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
No worries. Yeah. Now, we can also use used to talk about things that were true in the past, but they are not any longer. This means about states in the past. To make a reference to something that was true in the past, but it is not any longer. Okay, it is not true now, at the present moment. And in other words, used to is also used to talk about states in the past. Okay? Example, she used to live in Edinburgh. This is a state. This is not something or some activity, repeated activity. Okay? This is a state. She used to live in Edinburgh, and maybe now she moves to live somewhere else. Okay? In this case, when we are talking about states and things that were true in the past but no longer are true now, we don't use would. Okay? Would, we use it interchangeably with used to if we talk about actions that we did or events that happened regularly on a regular basis, repeatedly in the past. Okay? Using either verb, I mean either used to or would, it's okay. It's all fine. When talking about repeated actions in the past that we did regularly in the past, but now we don't do them. Great. When I want to talk about a state in the past, this means something that was true sometime in the past, but now it's not true. it is no longer true at the current moment. I can only use used to. Would is now correct to use in this context when I'm talking about past states. And I gave you the example. She used to live in Edinburgh. Here, in this instance, I can't use would because this sentence refers to some past state. It's not a repeated habit or activity, but rather it is a past state, something that was true in the past. In the past, she lived in Edinburgh, but now she lives somewhere else. Another example to make things much clearer, she used to have a long hair. She used to have a long hair. This means in the past, she had a long hair, but now maybe she has her hair cut, okay? She has short hair, okay? So, when talking about states or things that were true in the past, but they are not true now, we use used to. However, when we talk about past habits, repeated past habits, okay, or activities, events that took place regularly, repeatedly in the past, here you have two options, two verbs you can use. So, use used to or would, and both are correct when making a reference to a repeated habit in the past. When talking about a state, a past state, would is not the correct verb to use, and used to is verb to use. Is it clear?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it's clear.
Yes.
Yes, Miss, clear.
The others?
Yes, clear.
Okay. In fact, when talking about past habits, we can also use the simple past, okay? I'll give you an example. When we were children, we used to get up early to play with our toys. You can also say this word using the verb would. When we were children, we would get up early to play with our toys. And you can say the very same sentence using the past simple. When we were children, we got up early to play with our toys. Clear?
Clear.
Okay. Now, here is an example of a negative sentence. I didn't used to exercise every day. What makes this sentence different to this one? Listen to the second sentence. I used to exercise every day. The first sentence, I didn't used to exercise every day. The second sentence, I used to exercise every day.
Can I answer?
Miss?
Nate. Oh.
Yeah. The first one we are using.
I didn't use
Yeah,
to
we are
exercise.
using didn't. For this, we will change used to use. Used to. We don't add ed.
We take off the d.
Yeah. The second one, we are taking used to, and this is.
That's
Miss?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Abdelaziz?
So you're talking about how to form this. Your question was about how to form it.
No, I didn't specify what
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for. I just
Um,
want you to spot the difference between these two sentences. I didn't
okay.
use to exercise every day. I used to exercise every day. Go
Ah.
right ahead.
Mhm. In the first sentence, it means that, for example, I'm gonna pretend that I said that I didn't used to like maybe once a week or 2 times a week, but now I do it consistently every day.
Mm, you are close to get the right answer. Both are in the past, Abdulaziz. The second also is
Both.
in the past.
So, in the second one, it means the after that, I did like
Mm,
do exercises consistently.
I'll read the sentences again. I'll give you a little chance because I have to hurry
Mhm.
up a little bit today. Okay. Listen to me. Shireen, everybody listen to me, please.
Okay.
Sentence number 1 is in the negative. Sentence number 2 is in the positive. So,
Mhm.
I did not used to exercise.
Mhm.
Sentence number 2, I used to exercise. Or I did not use to exercise every day. And sentence number 2, I used to exercise every day.
Monsieur want
It is
different.
Susie,
yes, it is the contrary of each other. So
how?
yes,
How?
how you use did in the
Aha.
first sentence, but
No, the
so
first
you
sentence I didn't. Listen,
didn't. Yes,
listen. Yeah,
yes,
I did
didn't.
not exercise every day. Second
Mhm.
sentence, I used to exercise every day.
Yes, so it is a positive and a negative. The first sentence you use in person's form. So in sentence number 2, you use in past form because you use didn't.
Both are in the past.
Yeah.
One is a negative sentence and the second is positive sentence. But what's the difference? What makes these two sentences
Miss,
different to each other? Yes, Talat.
Miss, sentence, first sentence is different in meaning sentences. First one is again. Don't repeat again. Second one is again.
I repeat the two sentences. I did not used to exercise every day. Sentence number 2, I used to exercise every day. I want you to tell me what is the difference between the sentences. We all know that the first sentence uses the negative of used to, did not used to, and the second sentence uses the positive form of used to. So what makes these
You
two?
use a modal verb in the first.
A
Can
helping
I?
verb. No, this is not a modal verb. It's a helping. Thank you. Yes, Jilan.
Miss, the first sentence we use verb to do, and
No.
the
Meaning. Ms. Ruqayya, I
the,
think you asking about meaning. The difference,
Miss,
not in the like how
parent
you.
didn't do exercise in the past. The
I
second,
explained at yes, Jilan. Go ahead.
the second
No,
sentence.
the first one.
The first one didn't do exercise in the past, and the second they did exercise in the past.
Nearly that.
رقية والله I don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah, Jilan got
that's-
it. Yeah, you nailed it, Jilan. She nailed it. She got it right. In the first sentence, but I'm going to explain more. In the first sentence, I did not use to exercise every day. This means I'm talking about something that I didn't do in the past, but I do now. In the past, maybe I exercised, but not on a daily basis. I did exercise in the past, but not every day. I didn't use to exercise every day, but now I do it daily, on a daily basis. Remember when I explained the use of used to, I said we use it when referring to some habit, repeated habit in the past that we did in the past, okay, but we don't do that. We stopped doing now. We did it in the past regularly, but now we don't do it anymore. Like in the second example, I used to exercise every day. This means every day, every single day in the past, I did exercise. But now, not that often, not every day. I do exercise, but not on a daily basis. Maybe twice a week. Is it clear?
Yes, clear.
Yes.
I got it.
Yes.
Suzy Abdulaziz Talar.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah.
Okay, it's easy, yeah. Okay then. Now, time to look at be used to and get used to. Okay, I'll give you 2 example sentences with both verbs, and again, try to tell me what's the difference between them. In form, in terms of structure, both are the same, okay? The very same. So we have be used to plus verb ing and get used to plus verb ing. I'm going to give you 2 example sentences. In each sentence, I'll use a verb, okay? Then tell me what's the difference in meaning between the sentence that uses be used to and the sentence that uses get used to. He is used to working hard. Second sentence. He is getting used to working hard. He is used to working hard. He is getting used to working hard. What's the difference?
And
These
I?
2 sentences.
Miss,
Okay, Abdulaziz.
so Miss Ruqayya, in the first sentence, he is getting used to. Oh,
This is the second, yeah?
and the first one,
He is.
he is used to.
You know, getting is the continuous. I'm using the continuous in this sentence.
So just repeat the sentences.
Okay. First sentence, he is used to working hard. And second sentence, he is getting used to working hard.
He is used to working hard. So means in the first one, like he doesn't have any problem when he works hard.
Mm-hmm.
And in the second one, like he still has some problems when he works hard.
Okay, got you. Nailed it. Okay, I'll explain using the correct words. Thank you, Abdulaziz. Yes, Shirin?
Yeah, he's used to Work hard is
Not work. Working. Verb
working.
ing.
Okay, got it. Sorry. I mean, he's always working hard, but in the second one, maybe he is learning to work hard.
Yeah, this is quite right. Thank you. You and Abdulaziz are showing me that you got the idea, but you can't kind of convey it correctly. Explain
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
Exactly.
Susie, Talar, Shajan, Jilan.
Can you repeat the sentence?
Absolutely, yes. Sentence number 1, he is used to working hard. And sentence number 2, he is getting used to working hard.
The first sentence, she is working, and the work continue, but yes, but the second sentence, she getting now, I think.
No. I'm afraid this is not what I'm looking for.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Miss, can I?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. First one. He used to working hard. He decided to do this work. Just second one, he don't decide still.
You mean it has a lot to do with decision making? No.
Yeah. Okay.
You are flying far away. Yeah. Who wants to give it a try before I say the correct answer? Who wants to give it
I
a
don't know.
go?
Another try.
Miss,
Susie.
can I?
Okay. So, the first sentence, he is used to working hard, uses the verb be used to. Second sentence, he is getting used to working hard, uses the verb get used to. I said before I gave you the sentences, the form of these verbs is all the same. I mean, to form a sentence with the verbs be used to and get used to, you need the same form. This means be used to plus verb ing, or be used to plus a noun as well, you can, and get used to plus verb ing, or get used to plus a noun. Now, what is the difference between sentence number 1 and sentence number 2? Sentence number 1 with be used to refers to something we are accustomed to, something that feels normal to us.
Miss
Don't
Ruqayya,
mind it. Yeah?
like we are near a street has lots of noises, but we are used to it. We can't deal with it. But if somebody come to like move to our city or street, we're gonna tell them that, okay, don't worry, you're gonna get used to it.
That's it. Exactly. Yeah. So, in the first sentence, the person we are talking about is accustomed to working hard. It's normal to him to work hard. He doesn't mind working hard. It's no problem. In the second, he is getting used to working hard. This means there's a change in what this person is accustomed to. He's trying to be
Experiencing, yeah.
used to work. Yeah, to be used to working hard. I'll give you another example to make the picture clearer on your mind. Let's imagine that you all live in the country, not in the city. When you first moved to the city, you were not used to the noise. Okay? This means you were not able to bear to stand the noise. But after some time living in the city, you got used to it. You were no longer annoyed by the noise. It's something normal. Is it clear now?
It's clear.
Yes.
Any questions?
I don't have any.
So if you don't have any, that's it about today's lesson. We are done.
It's easy.
Easy
Actually, I
peasy.
have a question. So, Ms. Ruqayya, can we use both of these, like the second one and the third one, in the future?
Good question, thank you. So, be used to and get used to, we can use them in different forms. In the present, I am used to, you are used to, he is used to, she is used to, we're used to, they're used to. In the past as well, you can. I was used to, he, she was used to, we, they were used to. In the future, no. In the future, I say I'll get used to because I'm not yet used to something. Okay? So, I got used to in the past. You got used to in the past. Okay? With all pronouns, it's got. It doesn't change. And in the future, you will plus get used to plus verb ing or noun. So, he's not used to the busy life in the city, but he'll get used to it soon. Can you see the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. Yes.
Thanks for the question, because I forgot to mention that. Thank you so much. It's time for today's exercise. Ready?
For me, I'm ready.
Ready.
How do you want to work? Do you want to work together or do you want to work compete, I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the quickest.
Yes,
As you like. As you
Okay,
like.
so 2 versus 2, 2 against 2. Salah work against Abdelaziz.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna give you the same sentence.
me and Shirin,
Yes,
I
the quick.
Shirin.
Uh-huh.
Dilan against Shirin. Abdelaziz against Talar. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with Abdelaziz and Talar. When I
You're gonna
finish-
give them same sentences?
No. Okay, I'll explain the situation for you, and you have to give me the sentence with the right verb, the appropriate verb. It could be would, used to, be used to, or get used to. The verbs we
Get
saw
used
together
to.
today. The situation is the person I'm talking about is not used to driving on the left.
It's not used to driving on the
Yeah.
left.
Is not
He's
used
getting
to
used to driving on the left.
Perfect. This is one
I
possibility. He
yes.
is so smart. You
You
didn't even
will
give,
used to. Yeah.
or he has to get,
Uh-huh.
like an obligation. It
Uh-huh.
can be he will get used to drive in on the left, or he is getting the process. He is getting used to driving on
Used
the
to
left.
driving on
Well
the left.
done.
Yeah.
Talar, bye-bye. You
Yes.
have to wait for a loser to work with the loser from the second pair.
Oh, like the way, like match.
Okay.
Shireen and Gilan. I'm talking about me in the past. I want to say that I didn't visit my grandparents' house regularly in the past. This is the situation. In the past, the quickest.
I didn't used to visit my parents.
So, Abdulaziz and Shireen, the winners together, the losers together. The situation is Abdulaziz and Shireen. I want to speak about somebody who was very fit and healthy in the past.
I used to be healthy and
Very fit and healthy.
yeah.
Well done, Shireen. Talar and Gilan. I want to say that Dan, this person's name is Dan. Dan didn't drink a lot of coffee in the past.
That Dan didn't use to drink. Used to.
Perfect. Dan didn't used to. We don't say used. We removed D because we used
Yes.
it. Dan didn't
Used
use
to.
to drink
Yes.
lots
Used to.
of coffee or a lot of coffee in the past. Good. Talar and Shireen, Abdulaziz and Gilan. Abdulaziz and Gilan.
Okay.
I'm talking about a person, a she. This person, when she got angry, when she was angry, she walked out of the room. When she was angry, she walked out of the room.
She didn't use be at home when she angry. No, I don't know what I say.
Again, miss. When she was angry,
When she was angry, she walked out of the room.
she used to get out of home when she was angry.
The room, not home.
Oh.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
Well done. Can we use any other verb in this situation?
It is kind of hard, but yeah, we can say would. She would.
Would and the past. Perfect.
Yeah, the past simple.
When she got angry, she used to walk out of the room. When she got angry, she would walk out of the room.
Out of the room.
And when she got angry, she walked out of the room.
Out of the room.
The three forms convey the very similar meaning. Last sentence is for who? Shireen and Talar.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
We are talking about some people, some persons who believe that the city is noisy, who know that the city is noisy, but they don't mind it. They don't mind the noise.
They used to.
They used to. They used to. They used to.
They used to noisy cities.
Is this a habit, a state? What is it?
It is
State
was.
it is used to noisy.
It's a state was.
A state?
Yeah.
I'm talking about a group of people who are aware of how cities can be noisy, but they don't mind it. They don't mind the noise. It's normal to them.
Used to.
You say used to.
Yes. Yes, Miss.
Shirin.
Yeah, miss. I say they used to.
Okay. The sentence is to all of you. The same sentence. Jilan, Abdelaziz.
Miss Raqaya, please repeat it.
So, I'm going to give you the very same sentence and see who's going to
Okay.
get it right.
Okay,
So,
Miss.
I'm talking about a group of people who do know that cities are noisy, but they don't mind the noise.
Miss.
They will
Miss.
get used to it.
They will get used to it.
Miss, can I answer?
They will get to used to it for the future.
Yes, Abdelaziz, I got you. Tell her, yes.
They are used to.
Exactly, that's it. They know that cities are noisy, but they don't mind the noise. It's normal to them. They are accustomed to the noise. So they are used already, not
No, they are
getting.
used to.
The city is very
Miss.
noisy, but they are used to noise. They don't have any problem with noise. Got it, everybody?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes.
Jilan, Abdelaziz,
Yes, miss.
got it?
Yes.
Really? Are you
Wallah,
sure?
really.